I love the Harry Potter series. Like, I've read it 20 times. I love it that much. And I'm not just one of those people who goes back and says that they were never very any good, or they were never any good. I can't speak right now because I think that's all a lie. They're really good books. And something I love doing with the Harry Potter series is coming up with theories, because something that I hate are people that just chalk up everything to plot holes. I don't believe in plot holes. And so I want to come up with theories, or find theories that explain everything in the books. That's so much more fun to me as a fan than just kind of sitting around and complaining about plot holes in a book. Like the Thestrals plot holes, or the Thestrals plot hole. I think this is a great example. Harry sees Cedric die in his 4th year, but they take the carriages at the end of the book down to the platform. So the question is, why wasn't Harry able to see the Thestrals pulling them in the end of book 4? Well, the answer to that is that one must have processed death, not just seen death. So as the death slowly sinks in, the form of the Thestral slowly becomes visible to you, which I think is such a better answer than just complaining that it's a plot hole. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, back to my original point. So I am reading Harry Potter for the 21st time, and I came to the part that I kind of have an explanation of. But I still don't really understand why this was necessary in the books. It's in book 1. And it says it is the moment that Harry is going onto platform 9 3/4, or at least trying to get into the platform. And then he runs into the Weasleys. And this conversation stifles me a little bit, because there's always been an assumption that I've had that only witches, wizards, or magical family can kind of get through the platform. I don't really believe that there's been anything written or published about this, but it inflames my questions even more for Harry's discussion with Mrs. Weasley in this chapter. Now, this is what it is, and try to find out where this discrepancy is as I read it. "Excuse me," said Harry to the plump woman. "Hello, dear," she said. "First time at Hogwarts?" "Ron's new, too." She pointed at the last and youngest of her sons. He was tall, thin, and gangling, with freckles, big hands and feet, and a long nose. "Yes," said Harry. The thing is I don't know how to get onto the platform," she said kindly, and Harry nodded. "Not to worry," she said. "All you have to do is walk straight at the barrier between platforms 9 and 10. Don't stop, and don't be scared you'll crash into it. That's very important. Best do it at a bit of a run if you're nervous. Go on now, before Ron." Okay," said Harry. He pushed his trolley around and stared at the barrier. It looked very solid. He started to walk toward it. People jostled him on their way to platforms 9 and 10. Harry walked more quickly. He was going to smash right into that ticket box, and then he'd be in trouble. Leaning forward on his trolley, he broke into a heavy run. The barrier was coming nearer and nearer. He wouldn't be able to stop. The trolley was out of control. He was about a foot away. He closed his eyes, ready for the crash. It didn't come. He kept on running. He opened his eyes. A scarlet steam engine was waiting next to a platform packed with people. A sign overhead said Hogwarts Express, 11 o'clock. Harry looked behind him and saw a wrought iron archway where the ticket box had been, and the words platform 9 3/4 on it. He had done it. So here's my conundrum. Molly Weasley says this: don't stop and don't be scared you'll crash into it. That's very important. Why? Because apparently that is not very important, because Harry does the exact opposite. Harry is terrified that he's going to crash into the platform. He even closes his eyes because he thinks he's going to crash into it. But he doesn't. He gets through the platform with no confidence that he really would. So why did Mrs. Weasley say that? Confidence cannot be the way that you get through to the platform. So here's my theory. It's maybe a slightly boring one, but I think perhaps a cute one. That Molly Weasley was just doing a good bit of mothering there. She sees a student that she doesn't know, and she doesn't even know it's Harry Potter, and tries to encourage him to have a bit more confidence on his first day of school. And she knew that it started at that moment, that if he went through the platform with confidence, that he would think that he himself belongs at Hogwarts, which might be a fear of first-year students. I mean, look at Harry on the train. He thinks that the whole thing is going to be a joke, and they'll send him back. So I think Molly recognizes that and does a bit of confidence boosting for Harry just to try to give him a better first day at school. And this isn't anything else that Molly Weasley just, is doing other than being a wonderful character. And it is yet another reason to really love her. I think she is one of the most underwritten characters in the series and so fantastic. She is not only one of the best characters in the book, but she is just randomly helping students that she doesn't know gain a little more confidence on their first day of school. I think that is so excellent. But if you have any other theories on this, please let me know, because half of this channel is just going to be opening it up for comments, seeing that if you have any other theories about some of these, not necessarily plot holes, but some of these interesting things. Again, we don't believe in plot holes on this channel. We believe in, happy coincidences. I don't know what to call it. But again, if you have any theories, let me know. There's also questions about whether platform 9 3/4 is in another dimension or if it's actually real. So, there's all sorts of questions they have about that. But make sure you subscribe for more Harry Potter content, and make sure you like the video too. And as always, I will see you in the next one.